Welcome back. We're along the banks of the Grand River, or you should maybe call it Grand Lake right now, because there's a lot of water out here. One of the reasons why we've been really talking about those bridges is because of the damage that this water, plus any kind of debris that comes down the river, could actually cause them. And that will get into your pocket, because at some point we're going to have to fix those things if they are damaged. John Richard is here with MDOT to talk a little bit about what they're doing. Earlier today, you guys pulled a lot of big logs out of that Fulton Street Bridge.
Yeah, there's a lot of debris that gets trapped in those bridges. When the water gets that high and approaches the beams, it constricts the water, the opening that the water can go, and it really increases the speed and the pressure of the water. It's kind of like sticking your thumb on top of a hose.
It's a great example of that.
Yeah,
basically
really,
putting your thumb on there, and it just kind of so much more pressure comes out.
And then one of the logs that we pulled out that was trapped in against the Fulton Street Bridge, you could see about maybe this much of it. And when we pulled it out, it was probably a good 30-foot log. It was huge.
Wow.
Tree trunk, and thousands of pounds. They chopped it up, took it away, and this is happening on all these bridges. So, and then I just got word that the Rush Creek over Chicago Drive in Jenison, Rush Creek is still on the rise, so that'll be closed down for at least a couple more days, and it'll really be telling how much damage has been done to all structures and roads and embankments once this water does recede.
Well, the damage comes from so many different ways. Water will find its way underneath the road and cause some damage that way on these bridges. It may knock something into it, or just the sheer force of it could damage them. Do you think any of these bridges are damaged right now?
So far, no. I mean, we just opened up M21 in Lowell.
But you're going around checking all these too, right?
Oh, we've had crews working around the clock. We've got the cities, the towns, the road commissions, MDOT. We're all working together because it comes to a project like this. It's a team effort all the way around, for sure.
This is what happens when the water goes down. Then we finally get an idea of what's going on with these bridges or these roads and that sort of thing. And that's when we start realizing that this isn't just a localized issue, because a lot of those trails out there that people use, some of the parks they may use, like Millennium Park, they're all underwater right now, and there may be some damage we don't even know about yet.
Yeah, I saw people kayaking in the Fifth Third parking lot yesterday. So the White Pine Trail is completely submerged, so when that water does recede, I'm sure there'll be some washout. So folks really have to be careful even when the water does recede, because there could be some damage that is not seen right now.
Yeah, so obviously as you're driving along, don't assume the road's going to be underneath you as you're driving over.
Right, well, we've got inspectors and crews out there looking at every possible situation, so just read the signs, follow the signs, and be very careful. If
there is any kind of damage here, and we have to assume there'll be a little bit at least, right? Who's going to pay for that, and where's that money going to come from?
Well, it really depends if we get that federal money for declaring a state of emergency, so that'd be really helpful with that federal money. Okay. But we do have rainy day funds such as this for emergency maintenance. So do we really? I mean, given the kind of economy we've had some money in the kitty, basically. Yeah, we have to. I mean, all this overtime that crews have been getting for round-the-clock surveillance of these bridges. Yeah, the money's there for situations like this. All right, so we'll be taking out that rainy day fund and also going to the feds and asking them for some money too. Exactly. So yeah, and hopefully we don't need any more rainy day funds after this. So yeah, I've had enough. Right. We've all had enough. All right. Right. The sunshine is very, very welcoming. It certainly is. All right. Thank you, John Richard with MDOT. We appreciate your time today.